Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? Listen, it has been forever since we spoke. I was on a little vacation that I didn't have to beg, borrow, or steal to go on. So that's where I've been at. I've been outside, bitch. Let me see who is in here. Good morning, October's very own OVO. Good morning. Good morning, Nep. Thank you for being a member. Nep, my good Harriet Tubman bonnet on and James Brown suit. I know that's the fuck right, Nep. Good morning, CCNTV. How are you? Good morning, Brooklyn Star. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Felicia Fee. Hey, Harley Q. Hey, Victoria C. Shay. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Move Around. Hey, Nayshay G. Hey, Brooklyn Star. Listen, listen. This Libra season has been giving what needs to be gave. I have been having a fucking blast this Libra season. I've decorated, I've got my pumpkins out. Also, guys, we are going to be doing our annual carving. I think I'm going to carve them on the 29th, because once you carve them, once you cut into them, they start to rot. So I think I'm gonna carve on the 29th, and we will be doing it live. I will be on camera, so hopefully y'all can stop in and hang out with me while we're doing that. I didn't do it last year, but I did it the 2 years before. If you've been a long time subscriber of me, you've seen me on here carving pumpkins around the holiday season. I just didn't do it last year, but this year we are carving pumpkins, and I got a white pumpkin. So I'm really excited to carve that white pumpkin. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If y'all have any ideas, you can leave them in the comment section for me. It would be greatly appreciated. So Brooklyn Star said, my scales are balanced. Look, Brooklyn Star, my scales have been a little wobbly and wavily these days. I've been trying to balance them bitches, but it's hard. Oh, these people in the world make it hard for them scales to stay balanced, bitch. It's not me. It's everybody else. I swear it's not me. All right, so guys, since the last time we talked, a lot has gone down. Juicy Cation happened. Tree mutation happened. Operation Petty happened. My favorite part of the whole thing was Operation Petty. Because I don't know if y'all have been paying real strong attention, but if you have, you've seen me in a couple of chats saying that I knew about Operation Petty like months ahead in advance. And I wasn't really sure that the person who told me was really truthful about, well, not truthful. I wasn't sure if the person who told me had the correct info, because I was like, well, Sean and them not really moving in the way that like they're gonna do this Operation Petty shit. So I'm gonna just put it on the back burner, put it in my mental Rolodex, and just keep it there in case the shit happens. But bitch, the shit happened, and I was here for it. I loved Operation Petty, and I was really excited about the type of vlogging that Sean Bradley was doing, because he was really giving us the tea about what was going on with the cruise ship itself. Like, is it worth the money? Looking at what I was looking at and looking at the double occupancy, if you go by yourself, you're going to have to pay the double occupancy. I think the cheapest rate you could have got on there was maybe you would have paid like $860 for an inside cabin. If you're going by yourself, that's the cheapest rate. $860 for 3 days. I don't think it was worth from what I saw. That fucking pool water was green and slimy, and that was before Tracy got her stank ass in it. It was green before she got her ass in it. So can you fucking imagine what that shit, what the pH balance of that fucking water was after she got her ass out of it from soaking in that shit for like 3 hours? Ugh, 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 ugh. So the pool water being green before Tracy got her stinking ass in it, and that hard ass cinnamon roll, and just the way that the ship looked in general, I don't think it was worth the money, personally. I don't. And I'm along the lines of what Sean said. I'm more of, if I'm gonna go on a cruise, I want it to be an adults only cruise. I don't need children running around and sticking their little sticky hands in the food and pissing in the pool water and all that shit. Hey Chipper, hey Roxy, hey Victoria C. Shay, hey Star Bell. Brooklyn Star said, when I see these people, mine are balanced. Listen, they be setting my shit a whack, Brooklyn Star. These bitches be having my shit so unbalanced, it's not even cute. It's not even fucking cute. But like I was saying, from what Sean showed, it is what I suspected. I will never grace a fucking Carnival cruise in my life. Like, I ain't got it to do, bitch. I ain't got it to do. Now, it depends. It really depends. Maybe it just depends on the boat. Maybe that boat that they went on, that specific one. I can't remember what the name of the shit was. Carnival Concourse or some bullshit like that. Maybe it's just that particular boat is just a little bit too old and outdated. Maybe the newer boats they have would be a little bit better because they charging you the same fucking money. You're gonna pay the same rate if you get on a new boat or an old boat. So you might as well get on a new boat, I feel. But oh, Chipper, you a Scorpio? It does not surprise me, Chipper. It does not fucking surprise me at all. You have big, big Scorpio energy with your mean ass. You be right here stinging these folks for no fucking reason. Hey, Mo J. I am not a Barb, bitch. This bitch talking about good morning, Barb. It's more like good morning, Barty gang, 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 gang. Also, guys, I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with Marquise Wiley, but Wiley is doing such a great job over there. He is covering this whole Nicki Minaj, Cardi B thing, and he is calling Nicki Minaj out for her shady, shifty, false, fake, barb ass ways. How she is always bullying Cardi and Offset. How she always has nefarious action plans in the background. I mean, Wiley, he's really, really been doing the damn thing, just calling out all of Onika's challenges and defamatory ways. Like, so if y'all have not been watching Wiley, y'all need to get over there and watch it because his commentary is really giving A1 these days because he's calling it out. He is really calling it out. Mo J said Wiley is a handicapped liar. No, he's not. He's telling the truth when it comes to Onika and Belcalis. I'm just saying. He's telling the truth when it comes to them, especially when it comes to Onika because she's just awful. She's fucking terrible. Ugh. I don't know how you people put up with her antics. I don't know how you do it. Y'all must have been sent by God. Y'all have the grace of God and like fucking halos around your head to have to put up with that demonic bitch. But whatever. Whatever. So back to the ship. Like I was saying, Sean Bradley to me had the best videos as far as if you're thinking of taking a carnival cruise, you might want to watch Sean's shit first because he really broke it down for you and told you and showed you what was going on the cruise. And I was not impressed. For the money, I was not impressed. From what I saw, it seemed more like a $500 for a 3-day situation, not a $860 for 3-day situation. And if you get a balcony room, you're going to be paying even more. You're gonna be paying even more. So let's get away from that part of the cruise and let's get into the meat and potatoes of this shit. Cause y'all know I cannot stand to wait and I ain't gonna make y'all wait either. So the meat and potatoes of this situation was Tracy and Misunderstood falling the fuck out like we knew they would. Because them bitches are good friends when it comes to internet shit. But when it comes to meeting in person, that's where they be having issues and they be having problems. They be having issues and problems when it comes to like meeting in person. And that's always the case when it comes to them. Let's see. Let's do all messages. All right. So I got all messages on. I can see all y'all. One word, Grammy. She has none. Exactly, Chipper the Air. She has no Grammy and she is old as a granny. They call her Granny Minaj. Like the bitch is like, isn't she almost 50? Like, ew. Like, bitch, go fucking retire already. We're sick of hearing you. She's putting this new fucking album out, Pink Friday 2 or whatever. That motherfucker is gonna go wood. Ain't nobody interested in that shit. Ain't nobody interested in that shit. She previewed one of her new songs during the VMAs, and that shit was boring. I almost fucking fell asleep during her performance. The bitch didn't move off of the X on the stage. It was lackluster. It was boring. Meanwhile, Cardi and Meg worked the whole fucking stage, but then the Barbs want to come and call them stiff. How the fuck is they stiff and Onika did not move off of the X on the stage? I don't understand that shit. I don't understand what world of delusion these Barbs fucking live in. You know what? You know what world of delusion? They live in Barbie land. If y'all saw the fucking Barbie movie, that's where them bitches live. They live in Barbie land. World of fucking delusion. But whatever. Nep said it's the arms for me. Nep, we ain't gonna get started on them fucking Hulk Hogan ass arms that bitch has been toting around for the past 4 years. We're gonna get started on them Hulk Hogan ass arms that bitch has been toting around for the last 4 years. And with arms that size, it's a wonder that she's so fucking scary. Why would that bitch feel the need to hide behind security when she has them big ass Hulk Hogan arms? You got all that girl arm reading bitch for nothing because still too scared to fight. Bitch, girth for nothing. Ugh, it's a shame. It really is a shame. Harley said facts. I'm sick of her them riddles. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit, Onika. Bitch. That shit is boring, bitch. Like, switch your fucking style up. Like, Madonna invented herself every decade, reinvented herself every decade, and that kept that bitch relevant. Onika is the same fucking Onika from '04. And bitch, we're bored. We are fucking bored. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ugh. And it's not even like her alliterations and her riddles are cute. That shit is like, it's very Dr. Seuss. I'm always fucking with Mo J and telling her that, you and your little Dr. Seuss ass rapper can hold hands and walk off into the sunset for all I care. Because nobody's checking for that bitch. Ooh, Chipper said the queen of lip syncing. I seen her three twice. That bitch be lip syncing. I'm not surprised. You know how that BBL juice, it be floating through their veins and shit, and they be real breathless and shit. They be having to catch their breath with all them BBL particles floating through their bloodstream and shit. So I'm not surprised a bitch be lip syncing. And her, like I said, her shit is so lackluster. Who can even fucking remember that shit? She can't even remember her own fucking rhymes because why? Nobody else is gonna check her and say, "Oh, that's the wrong line," because nobody else remembers that shit either. No growth, no rebrand, still talking about people copying her, et cetera, et cetera. And she's the biggest fucking copier out here. That bitch came out here lying, saying she was bisexual, copying off of Little Kim and Lady Gaga. That bitch took Little Kim and Lady Gaga and made herself into their baby. And then lied to us about her sexuality. Like, no, And then the bitch was lying to us about her drug use and her drinking and shit. That bitch is a fucking liar. And the truth ain't in her. And I saw that bitch from the gate. I had to like that bitch. I gave her 2 solid years of trying to like that bitch because y'all know Gucci brought her out. Gucci introduced her to us. And I'm a big Gucci fan. Gucci is my favorite rapper. Now, y'all know I love Drake, but I love to look at him. And he's a good rapper. But Gucci is my favorite rapper. Like, that nigga is so funny and so clever. And when he brought Onika out, I tried to give that bitch the benefit of the doubt. I tried for like 2 or 3 solid years. It was just something didn't. It was a nasty taste in my mouth when it came to that bitch. And I couldn't do it. So I just had to stop with her. And I never really saw it for her. And then that bitch, I found out the bitch was lying. Then the bitch had done interviews with her regular body, and then she comes out with this fucking beetle built body and was lying about talking about she ain't had no surgery. Like, bitch, we know that your ass was on one of them hotel beds around now to the Atlanta getting pumped and dumped, bitch. We know, bitch. You ain't gonna fucking lie to us in our faces. Like we didn't see what the fuck we seen, bitch. Like we didn't see you doing them little interviews on MTV with your original body, and then you come out looking like a fucking backwards beetle, bitch, and gonna try to lie to us like the shit is natural, bitch. I don't think so. I don't think so. Don't even get me started on her felon ass, rapist ass husband. Don't even get me started on that disgusting shit. And her felon ass, rapist ass brother, and her felon ass, rapist ass alter ego Roman. Like that bitch got a thing for rapists and child molesters and things. It's disgusting. It really is. And it just goes to show like the character of these people. Like, I wouldn't even let that bitch hold a door open for me because I don't want none of her fucking molestation ass juices on anything that I'm touching or dealing with. But whatever, that's besides the point. We didn't come here to talk about Onika all day. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but that's not why y'all are here. Y'all are here for the B sector shit. So we're gonna get back to the boat. So the thing with Misunderstood and Tracy, are y'all shocked? Are y'all surprised? So the whole time, excuse me, the whole time I was on my little trip, we were listening to this shit in the car because yes, I'm gonna take over the motherfucking radio, and yes, I'm gonna take over the Bluetooth. Anytime some beef sector shit is going down, y'all just gonna have to suffer through, and y'all gonna have to listen to this shit with me because it is what it is. So my entire family heard this shit, and they could not believe Tracy's ass. They could not believe the ungratefulness that was coming out of that bitch. They could not believe that somebody would be so dilly in the fucking brain to where they would be spending someone else's money and consider it to be nothing. Oh, don't worry, babes. I'll pay you back. How the fuck is she going to pay her back? How the fuck is she gonna pay her back? I'm sitting there in the car and I've got my little fingers out and I'm calculating, bitch. I'm like, all right, so the cruise was on the 29th. The cruise was on September 29th through like October 3rd or some shit. Don't quote me. It was like 3 days or whatever. So if Tracy got off that boat and her card was being declined, how the fuck is she gonna pay rent? We know this bitch does not have the mental fortitude to pay her rent before she leaves. Listen, listen. My little vacation was from the 9th to like the 13th, right? Before we left, all the fucking bills were paid, bitch. Best believe. All the bills were paid. And the budget was made for the trip. If Tracy left on the 29th and her card was being declined, that is telling me that her motherfucking rent wasn't paid, her light bill wasn't paid, her water bill wasn't paid. And she's coming back with a declined card, basically no money. Now, she did say that they took a hold on her card for the hotel rooms, which they always fucking do, which she would have known because didn't she book the room at the Red Roof Inn with Robert Rackley? Didn't she book that shit because his ass was at work and she had to book it? Didn't they put a fucking hold on her card at the Red Roof Inn? I'm confused, but whatever. I mean, we know this is a stupid ass, retarded ass, IEP ass, dumb ass bitch. We know the bitch got the fucking brain cells of a Doberman pincher on a good day. We know this shit. But the hold on her card has probably been taken off. So that's what, maybe $200 extra. But that still ain't gonna pay no fucking rent. That still ain't gonna pay no fucking rent. Miss Undermeth isn't as dumb as people think. No, she's not. She's not, Chipper. Brooklyn Star said, I went to Mexico and was paying my bills online from the beach. Period, Brooklyn Star. Because you're an adult and you understand how to adult. Tracy is a fucking adolescent in an adult's body, in a big adult's body. That bitch was a boulder with shoulders, arms, legs, and titties. Oh my God. Her fashions on that trip were fucking horrible. And if Noble really thinks that shit was sexy, he may need to go on down to America's Best. Kwani did a video about America's Best the other day, fucking with Deanna and her glasses. But if Noble really thinks that shit is next sexy, he needs to make an appointment with America's Best and go get his fucking vision checked immediately, nigga. Because I think you might have like cataracts. What's that shit? Glaucoma, where you get the cloudy over your eyes. You can't really see real good. I think he got a little piece of that shit going on if he really think that shit was sexy. That shit was fucking horrible. And every bitch who out here was telling that bitch she looked good, your ass got immediately blocked the fuck away from me and mines. Because me and mine, see, we are a different breed over here. We cannot take those type of outrageous, egregious lies. If you said that bitch was sexy, if you said that bitch looked good, you were immediately fucking blocked from over here. Because my little spirit and my little heart cannot take those outrageous, egregious ass lies around me and mine when you lie like that. You really can't. Bitch, you liable to say any fucking thing, and I don't need you lying in my face. Like, if I come on here looking a mess, I expect y'all to tell me, bitch, you look a mess. Now, I was going to come on camera this morning, but guys, I have an appointment for electrolysis today. Now, my eyebrows are out of fucking control. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention in like the last couple of pictures that I posted, but my eyebrows are out of control, bitch. Like, I don't have them little stick thin eyebrows. Tracy's eyebrows, that bitch ain't got none. And she draw them like a little line across. I call them chola brows. Y'all know how them Mexican cholas draw that one little line across? Tracy got a real Mexican flavor about her. She be wearing them little chola tassels and chola outfits, and she got chola brows, and she be doing her makeup in the style of the cholas. Like, that bitch must think she is Mexican mafia or some shit. But I have the opposite of chola brows, bitch. My shit connects in the middle, and I'm sick of waxing. I don't really like waxing them because it irritates my skin. I can't find anybody in this area to thread my eyebrows. There was a threading place in the mall, but they closed down. And the next closest threading place is like in fucking North Carolina. So I've made an appointment for electrolysis. That is permanent hair removal. So I'm going to get my brows electrolysized. I'm going to get my mustache electrolysized. And I got a couple of like wild ass hairs on my chin. I'm going to get them electrolysized too. I am going to take before and after pictures, but I'm just going to post those on the members only tab because y'all have paid for it. So if anybody's going to talk shit about me and my mustache and my connected eyebrows, it's going to be the fucking members because they paid for it, bitch. So I'm going to give y'all before and after. Y'all know what the process is like, and we're going to come on members only. We're going to talk about the process in case anybody is interested in electrolysis. Now, the electrolysis is cheaper than the laser. I called for quotes on laser. That bitch told me like $600 for the lip. I say, bitch, I know you fucking lying. The electrolysis, they pay by hour, and it's like $120 for the hour, and it's however many hairs she can get in an hour. So I'm just going to pay hourly for the electrolysis, and it's permanent. Like the laser, you have to go back for several treatments. And I think also with the laser, because I am a black, dark-skinned woman, they have to have a certain kind of laser for me. And I don't trust these motherfucking crackers around here that they have the right kind of laser for me. They say they do, but I don't trust them. So electrolysis it is. Chipper says, I keep asking folks, does Miss Under Meth identify as black? She identifies as other. She wants to think she's mixed. I've heard she was pretending she was like half Mexican because her stepfather was Mexican. Her mother married a Mexican. So she doesn't identify as black, but them motherfucking naps around the perimeter of her skull identify her ass as blackity black, black, black. Like I'm blacker than that bitch, but my hair don't nap up like that. My hair never napped up like that, and I'm blacker than that bitch. So I don't. Her and Tracy got the same motherfucking grade hair, and her and Tracy both refuse to use edge control. What the fuck? Neither one of these bitches went on fucking vacation with edge control. Bitch, I took my edge control and my little edge brush and my little separate toothbrush. Ain't no way in hell you gonna catch me with my shit pieced up around the perimeter. What the fuck? And then these bitches expect niggas to dig all up in they nappy snatchy. If your head on your hair look like that, what the fuck did the hair in between your legs look like, bitch? I'm sure it's a fucking tragedy and a travesty. Both of them bitches are over 45, so you know they got gray hair down there as well. Ugh, ugh, a fucking travesty and a tragedy. But you know what? I them two bitches broke up because they really do deserve each other as far as friendship is concerned. They really do deserve each other as far as friendship is concerned, don't they? Them two bitches is motherfucking peas and pods. Identical peas and motherfucking pods. So in order to keep them from befriending someone normal and fucking someone normal's life up, I believe they should get back together. Like y'all niggas did the most in trying to break these bitches apart, and it worked. The whole time we was on the road, I was watching the chat, I was listening to what people saying. Them bitches did they big one and breaking Misunderstood and Tracy up, and they got to Tracy. They was in Tracy's chat, just like funneling shit in her ear. You know that bitch is so stupid. She gonna go for it. She gonna believe it. You get that bitch a narrative, she gonna run with it. For example, Fi Babe came out here lying to the bitch talking about Misunderstood is jealous of Tracy, and Tracy running with that shit, bitch. Tracy got her motherfucking jogging shoes on. She is running with that shit. First of all, dog, I'm gonna need you to go back and watch your fucking videos with a open mind and a clear fucking head. And once you watch your own videos, bitch, you will be very, very clear that nobody is jealous of nothing you got going on over there, bitch. We ain't jealous of the body. We ain't jealous of the motherfucking hair texture. We ain't jealous of the hairstyle, bitch. We're not jealous of the fact that you don't have a car. We're not jealous of the fact that your ass is about to get evicted, bitch. We ain't jealous of none of that shit. We're not jealous of the swollen colon you got going on over there, bitch. Now listen, bitch, listen. I will tell y'all, before I started on my weight loss journey, I was damn near shaped like Tracy, bitch. I had that swollen colon shit going on, bitch. And I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, oh, fuck no. And that's when I decided that I was going to start on my weight loss journey, bitch. It's giving smooth and svelte over here these days. I got like a little figure 8 shape now, bitch. It's looking good. It's looking good. I do have a little bit of pooch left, but it ain't no motherfucking boulder sitting up underneath my titties no more. Those days are fucking over. I'm gonna need, you know what? Tracy is never gonna get rid of that shit because that bitch confessed that she does. I mean, we already knew the bitch didn't cook. We already knew the bitch ain't capable of turning the motherfucking stove eye on and boiling water and not burning it. We already knew that shit. If you are old school beef sector, raise your motherfucking hand. If you are old school beef sector, you remember when Tracy first came out here, that bitch had somebody coming over to her house and making her like little small salads in little separate containers, like basically meal prepping for her because that bitch is incapable of doing it for herself. If you're old school beef sector, stand up, bitch, because we remember this shit. We remember that bitch had like a lady coming over there meal prepping little salads and shit for her because she's fucking inept and incapable of cooking anything for herself. The bitch can't even boil water because she's fucking retarded. She's a functional retarded, and we know that. We can see it. I had to explain to my family, like, no, y'all don't understand. This bitch is a functional retarded. Like, because she was a military child and they moved around a lot, the teachers just pushed her through. They didn't care if the bitch could read. They didn't care if the bitch could add, multiply, subtract, divide. They just pushed her through because they knew she would not be in this school district the next year because she's military and they're moving. It happened a lot back in the day. Nowadays, they're a little bit more attentive with it. But back when Tracy was coming up, that bitch is 50. Bitch was coming up in the 80s. They didn't give a fuck. They pushed that stupid bitch through. She probably can barely read. I'm not kidding. Hey, UNC girl, how are you? I still get real upset when them bitches call you girl. It pisses me the fuck off. I be ready to jump in the chat and start swinging, but I keep my composure about me. I keep my composure about me. Just to let you know, I'll be ready to swing, UNC girl. So let's talk about the real meat and potatoes of this misunderstood Tracy thing. Now, y'all, my bitches are a different breed. We ain't really with no silly, stupid shit. We really don't have patience for stupid shit. For example, excuse me. I heard Ness had her costume contest last night. I didn't watch that shit. I stopped in for about a minute and 30 seconds and I saw Lovely Love in some skeleton outfit creeping and creeling across the motherfucking screen in the dark. And I was like, oh no, bitch. Nope. I got the fuck up out of there. And I hear it was a shit show. Because once again, me and my bitches, we ain't got the patience for stupid shit. Not like on that level. So with this misunderstood and Tracy shit, because we don't have the patience for stupid shit, whose side are y'all on? Whose side are y'all on? Give me a 1 if you fucking with misunderstood. If you believe she is not in the wrong. If you believe she is the right one. If you believe she was a good friend and funding this bitch's vacation. Give me a 4 if you believe Tracy is the right one. If you believe Tracy was wronged. I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna be too many fucking 4s over here because from where the fuck I'm sitting, Tracy is completely wrong and Tracy needs her ass whooped. And she better be glad misunderstood is not that type. She better be fucking glad. Oh, just a Southern Belle said 5, bitch. Hey, GFT. Oh my God, GFTV, are you okay? Are you okay, GFTV? Because the last I saw from you over there, I saw your car was tumped over and I saw you was laid out on a stretcher, nigga. And literally, we were on I-95 going 80 miles an hour when I saw that shit. So it scared the shit out of me. Are you okay, GFTV? Please go live or like just give us a community tab update or whatever. I just need to know that you're okay. Because you was looking fresh as a motherfucker the day before. Look at your wall. Okay, I'll look at your wall. You was looking crispy and fresh as a motherfucker the day before. And then only to have an accident. Oh my God, I was so scared. Like, not even for you, but for myself. Because like I said, I was on the road as well. So, oh, my little nerves. Oh, they were so horrible. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well. And I will look at your wall. But thank you for stopping in to let me know that you're still like functional and breathing and shit. Cause I was I was gonna post on my community tab, like, where's the updates? Has anybody heard from them? What's going on? So I'm just glad you're okay. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of ones. Listen, Tracy's ass was so fucking wrong. I hope this is a learning lesson for everybody who calls himself her friend. This bitch says she's gonna have another trip. I hope nobody fucking signs up. Because if you sign up to go on a trip with her, she's not gonna have the funds, right? You're gonna have to fund her, right? You know that, right? Because the big issue with fucking numbers and math, obviously, she didn't learn how to read. She didn't learn how to add, subtract, divide, multiply either, bitch. How the fuck are you 53 and you overspend? How the fuck are you 53 and you're facing eviction? How the fuck are you 53 and you go on vacation whilst facing eviction? I will say, though, I understand now why the bitch has such a problem with flushing the toilet. Because she don't want her water bill to go up. Because she can't afford the water bill. I understand why the bitch be on dark screen a lot. Because she don't want to turn no lights on in that house to go live on screen. Because that light bill be high. I understand why they say the bitch was tart. Well, misunderstood say the bitch was tart. Because the bitch has the mindset of not running water like that. Because the water bill be high. And she takes all her money. She spends all her money on DoorDash and Uber Eats and Uber because she has no car. Y'all know she has no car, right? That little fucking acid washed Subaru that the bitch used to have. Yeah, Jason said they towed that motherfucker out of the parking lot because her ass didn't have no clean current plates and her shit was expired and it was basically an abandoned vehicle and they towed that motherfucker out of the parking lot. That's what Jason said. Now, Jason also said that he was going to be calling the eviction police this morning and telling on Tracy's ass. He tried to call the eviction police. I think it was on Friday, but it was closed. So he said he gonna be calling the eviction police on her ass Monday morning, and it's not today, Monday morning. So if y'all not subscribed to Jason, I would suggest. And look, if he go live on the phone with the eviction police, I'll post it because I know y'all real stank with y'all subscriptions. So if he go live with the eviction police, I'll post it. Yes, Victoriously Shaded Eviction Police, and thank you for being a member. I don't know what their official name is, but that's the department he was calling, bitch. He was calling the eviction police on that hoe. I was fucking tickled, bitch. Do you hear me? Oh, I got my sniggle and my giggle the fuck on. Oh, Courtney Miss D said it cost 63 cents per flush. Tracy say that adds up. Listen, misunderstood. Would not tell us if it was a number one or a number two in the toilet, but that tells me that it was a number two in the toilet. And it was piss on the seat and it was toilet paper on the seat. Like, ugh, it's fucking disgusting troglodyte. Ugh. 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 Fucking disgusting troglodyte. And Misunderstood said that Rob was not lying. The bitch do smell like Denny's mustard. Specifically Denny's. Once again, y'all, I told y'all back when Rob said the bitch smell like Denny's mustard. I'm not quite clear on what the distinction of Denny's mustard is because I've never eaten anything in Denny's that requires mustard. When I go to Denny's, I go for breakfast. I don't go for burgers and shit. So I'm not really clear on what Denny's mustard is given, but that's what they say that Tracy is giving. She's giving that Denny's mustard special. Also, QB was over there live with the tracker the other night, and somebody on the tracker reported 2 days ago that Rob Rack had like 9 days left in jail. So from 2 days ago, now it's 7 days. So according to the tracker and the people who have posted on the tracker, Robert Rackley has like 7 days left in jail before he gets out. That nigga's getting out like in a week. So y'all better be ready for that shit. Y'all better be fucking ready for that shit because it's coming, bitch. Oh, it's coming. Victoria C. Shea said, I'd never smelled Denny's mustard. Me either. The next time I go into Denny's, I'ma smell it though. I'ma smell it though. I ain't been to Denny's in a month of Sundays. We got Waffle Houses down here, and I'm a Waffle House kind of bitch. That was my first job when I was in high school. I was a grill operator at the Waffle House at 16 as a girl, and I was throwing the fuck down, bitch. But yeah, next time I go into Denny's, I'ma ask for some mustard because I need to analyze what the fuck is going on with this Denny's mustard, bitch. I might even get a burger so I could taste it, so I could really give an analyzation. We might even do a little clip or a little short of the review of the Denny's burger with the Denny's mustard, bitch. Just for research purposes, ho. Remember, she didn't shower because she was in the pool. Listen, not only did she not shower because she was in the pool, that pool water is fucking green and slimy. And she walked around with that chlorine and shit on her ass all day like that. I know that bitch got like a half a uterus. I don't really know what that entails or what that, but I'm pretty sure you could still get a yeast infection with a half a uterus. And if you know anything about being grown and walking around in a wet bathing suit with a wet crotch all day, you will catch a fucking yeast infection. So right now, dog is probably at home, like nursing the yeast infection, bitch. I watch Peach McIntyre, and Peach is a special character. And Peach be getting yeast infections all the time because Wood be cheating on her and shit. Now she claimed because she was pregnant. I'm claiming because he got a dirty dick and he be cheating on her and giving her yeast infections and shit. But Peach put a fucking pad with some damn yogurt on the shit, like some plain yogurt, and that's supposed to like fuck with your pH balance and get the yeast infection from burning and stinging and itching. So just to let you know, dog, you may have to go to the store and buy some pads. We know you ain't had to buy none in over 40 years, but you may have to go to the store and buy some pads, some yogurt. If that yeast infection got your ass itching and twitching and on fire, bitch. Because we know you got one. Walking around in a wet bathing suit all day, wet crotch. The whole time you were there. I heard the bitch got on the plane to go back to Houston in a fucking bathing suit. That bitch showed up off the Delta flight in Houston in a fucking bathing suit and sandals. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard, bitch. If it's a lie, somebody else told it. He ain't giving yeast infections. That's probably BV or Trick. Well, Peach said it was a yeast infection. GFTV said if it was the bow draws for a week for me, no draws for a week, even men look like what the fuck? Listen, that bitch forgot. That bitch forgot to pack underwear. I heard. First, I heard she had no draws. And then I heard it was because she forgot to pack underwear. And also, we know her card was being declined. So it ain't like she could buy any. And we know that misunderstood is too small for Tracy to be fitting into her drawers. And you're not really supposed to be wearing other people's drawers anyway. But it's listen. Once again, I just came off a vacation. We only went for like 4 or 5 days. I took 15 pairs of underwear, bitch. 15 pairs. Like when I pack my bag, the first thing that goes in my bag is my underwear, my socks, my bras, and my toothbrush and my toothpaste. Like I buy the Dollar Tree pack of toothbrushes. It comes like 5 in a pack, and it's $1.25, bitch. And I use those when I go on vacation. So I pack it immediately. Excuse me. Miss B said a lot of women don't wear drawers. That's crazy, Miss B, because like fucking leakage. What the fuck? You bitches are just charge down your leg. Like what the fuck is going on? Miss B said, me too. I take 15 pair. Yeah, I took like 15 pair of underwear because you don't really know what underwear is going to look right under these tight ass pants. And, you know, sometimes they cut you off. Sometimes they're a little too loose. Like I got boy shorts in there. I got bikinis. I got thongs. Like I got underwear for every occasion, bitch. I got like the sexy underwear just in case. We're going to do some sexy time shit. Like, come on. Come on. And then you take a couple of raggedy period panties It's just in case your period comes on. Because you don't want to be fucking up your pretty lacy shit if your period comes on while you're on vacation. So you got to take like 6 or 7 pair of period panties with you. Like, come on. These bras are old as a motherfucker. Misunderstood's like allegedly 47 and Tracy's 53. These bitches are grandmotherly age. Grandmotherly age. Chipper says, yuck, women have a discharge daily. It's not like daily, Chipper, but it depends on where you are as far as your cycle. Like, the closer you get to your cycle, the more you may have like a little bit of discharge going on. So it really just all depends on your cycle. But once again, Tracy don't have a fucking cycle. So I guess that bitch is free and clear. Like once again, I don't know what happens with your pussy when you have a half a uterus, but that's what Tracy got going on. The bitch got a half a uterus, and I don't really know. Maybe she can get away with wearing no drawers, bitch. I can't. I cannot. And I would never do that anyway, because the way the clothes are made, like that crotch area, oh God, no. Like that shit gonna rub your insides raw, bitch. So God, no. Ugh. She's just a disgusting fucking troglodyte. So once again, I'm standing on the side of Misunderstood. I don't think Misunderstood did anything wrong. Even with Misunderstood recording Tracy, I still don't think she did anything wrong, because Misunderstood explained why she recorded Tracy. Misunderstood said that when they were in California, Tracy tried to pull that shit on her, saying she wasn't a good friend, she didn't take care of her. Misunderstood said, you ain't gonna get me this time, bitch. I'm recording everything. Now, as far as the two-party consent thing, because they were in Florida, and I believe Florida also has a two-party consent along with California. I believe Tracy waived her consent when she decided to let Misunderstood film her on live. You can't allow her to like be filming you on live, on camera, and then have a problem with some audio that comes out. I think the judge might throw that out personally. Because I don't know if you have to give consent every time someone is recording you. But if the general consensus is we're here and we're recording, I'm recording you, you're recording me, we're recording each other, I think that maybe that consent was waived when Tracy decided to let Misunderstood record her all those many times during the trip, during the Utah. Like, you can't be specific on you can record me here and you can't record me there without saying it, right? Exactly, Miss B. Miss B says she was blogging. Two-party consent does not apply. That's basically what I was getting to, Miss B. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm smoking my blunt. Now, I am really surprised that Misunderstood not pressing the gas and taking Tracy to court for her fucking money. I'm really surprised about that shit. Misunderstood took Kiki to court for less. I'm also surprised Misunderstood is not taking Erica Kelly to court. Because once again, Misunderstood took Kiki to court for less. And Misunderstood, if you go down to the California courts and you file on Tracy, that bitch is too broke and too downtrodden to make the trip like Kiki was able to in a day's notice. Tracy ain't going to be able to make it, which means you get an automatic judgment, bitch. You better see your little yellow ass, your little yellow nappy-headed ass down to that motherfucking courthouse today, bitch, and file those fucking papers. And not only that, you got more than enough evidence of Tracy saying she knows she owes you the money, but she ain't giving you shit. She said it 1,000 fucking times. You better see your little nappy-headed yellow ass down in that motherfucking courthouse today, bitch, and file those motherfucking papers. Because you took Kiki to court for less. But also, if she doesn't do it, listen, y'all, if Misunderstood does not go to court and take Tracy to court over this fucking money, over this $2,000 that I believe she owes her, if you had to ask me, I believe it was about $2,000. From what I saw, I guesstimate about $2,000 that Tracy owes this girl. Like, legit. If you don't take Tracy to court for this $2,000, bitch, you better not go to court with nobody else for nothing. And you owe Kiki a fucking apology. And I'm surprised Kiki didn't turn around and retroactively sue Misunderstood for her money lost having to go to court over some bullshit. I'm surprised Kiki didn't do that. Yes, October's very own, her little nappy-headed ass. You see that fucking perimeter that bitch got going on? Now, how can these bitches have their motherfucking hair done for 3 days and that shit looks like it's 3 months? I've had my hair done for almost 2 months and the shit don't look like that. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come on camera real quick and show y'all my motherfucking hair. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Now I got my pajamas on and I look a hot fucking mess, but I'm gonna show y'all this fucking hair. Where are we at? Here we go. Y'all see the hair? It's been almost 2 fucking months, bitch. And my shit don't look like theirs. Like, sorry for the lighting, y'all. Sorry for the lighting. But yeah, bitch. So, I mean, come the fuck on. I don't understand it. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all some better lighting on this hair because I didn't like that lighting. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me give y'all some better lighting. All right, here we go. Wait, pull it back. There we go. It's been almost 2 months. Okay? So, like, I I don't. And their shit's been 3 days. 3 fucking days. And it looks raggedy and tore down. It's crazy. And not, victoriously Shay, it's not that they don't know how to take care of it. They got out of the chair looking like that, victoriously Shay. Their hairdresser does not fucking like them. They got out of the chair looking like that. And ain't nothing you can do to take care of that shit when you get out of the chair looking like that. I would have beat that fucking braider's ass down on both sides. Said it before, these bitches are from major cities. They're from major cities. And they can't get it together. Brooklyn Star said, I just took mine out after 2 months and they still look good. Listen, Brooklyn Star, I said I'm going to get these another 3 weeks or so. Only because I be sweating in my sleep now. I think I'm like premenopausal. I be sweating my ass off in my sleep. So they got to come out soon. But what the fuck? What the fuck? I'll fight a bitch over my hair. I will. That's what you get when you pay $250 to $300. Hey, $175. I didn't even pay that much. I paid $175. Now I think I do want micro braids next, and those probably will cost me like $275, but that's fine because I'll have them for a while and they'll be cute. But all right, let's get back to the shit. So I feel like Tracy is completely wrong. Tracy owes that woman that money. Everybody knows Tracy owes that woman that money. If you're gassing Tracy up and you're telling her that she is winning or she doesn't owe that girl that money, then you are what I call you're patting her back, you're rubbing her back in a circular motion, and you're patting her back and you're patting her on the ass right over a fucking cliff. And I see you, bitch. I mean, I fuck with it, but I see you, bitch. You're rubbing her back and you're patting her ass right over that cliff. If you are gassing this bitch up and telling her she don't owe Misunderstood or that she is in the right or that she hasn't done anything wrong, Tracy is completely fucking wrong. Now, is Misunderstood a little wonky and a little flighty and a little not to be trusted herself. Yes, she is. But when it comes to that fucking money, that has nothing to do with the money. You owe that bitch that money, and you better pay her fucking money. Because there's a lot of narratives on Tracy, but generally one of them is not that she's a scammer or she's a stealer. Now, there was a situation previous to this to where Tracy was accused of scamming. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was because I just smoked a blunt. So please excuse me. I cannot for the life of me remember what it was and what happened back in the day. But it was one situation to where it was something a little shifty and shady going on with some money with Tracy. But generally, Tracy is not one of those ones who people consider like to be, stealing money from people, taking money from people. This is going to be bad for her. It's going to be bad for her. And also the fact that she decided to go on vacation without paying her bills, allegedly, what the people say, it's going to make it hard for folks to donate to her if she is in need. Because, bitch, you just went on vacation. I'm here. I'm working hard, paying my bills, making sure the kids got this and that, new shoes and lunch boxes and shit. And here you are on vacation, bitch, knowing that you ain't had no motherfucking money, knowing that your rent was due. And you decided that you was going to use us, the Beef Sector Savings and Loan Bank, to pay your fucking rent. How dare you? But I will say, from what I've seen, Tracy has not come out here begging yet. I'm waiting for it. I know all y'all's waiting for it. I keep getting questions from family members like, has the bitch been begging yet? I'm like, no, not yet. Now they're invested all of a sudden. They listen to you niggas for one weekend. Now they invested all of a sudden in the fucking storyline. And I got to be Miss Run and Tell It for every fucking body. Hey, S. Hutchinson. Hey, Linda G. Hey, Visha. So, so let's talk about this Halloween contest thing. Like I said earlier in the video, I didn't watch it because I got over there and from what I saw, from like the minute and a half of what I saw, it was not for me. So I left up out of there. But I did watch Jay Wilson's video this morning that he did early this morning, and he was talking about it. And Jay Wilson was saying that like people wasn't getting paid. It was some shifty and shady shit going on. Jay Wilson said Ness ended up getting drunk over there and was not being a good host. She wasn't paying attention to what they were saying in the back chat. She was bringing people up without telling them she was going to bring them up, and they weren't ready yet, or they were surprised, or they didn't know they were on the screen. And like, I guess Voodoo was supposed to get a payment, but Voodoo didn't get a payment because Ness ended the live real quickly. That's what Jay Wilson was saying. Once again, because I wasn't interested, but Jay Wilson said it was a shit show. Jay Wilson said he was a judge and VS was a judge and Triple Red judge and Kimmy was a judge. He said him and VS ended up leaving because it was such a shit show. He said him and VS ended up leaving because it was such a shit show. And then somebody was telling him that, like, I think either Kimmy left next and it was just Triple Red X. I'm not sure because Jay Wilson wasn't really sure. He couldn't really get a straight answer either. So I just heard it was a shit show over there. But she did have the numbers. Jay Wilson said she had like 1.5K over there. And I also heard that Big Bestie and Bestie Tessie, Bestie with the Tessie, was over there doing a burger challenge. Like, fuck out of here, bitch. Of course, I didn't watch that shit. But he was saying they only had about like 500 people over there watching the burger challenge. Meanwhile, Ness had 1,500 and they was doing it at the same time. Now, I did see both live. I saw the burger challenge going on. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going the fuck over there. I didn't even give them one click in view. But I did give Ness one click in view for about 1:30. I don't know if that counts as a click in a view, but if it does, then she got one from me. Brooklyn Star said Ness needs an intervention, like for real. Look, Jay Wilson was alluding to the same thing. Jay Wilson was alluding to like she has a problem with alcohol, possibly. And isn't that why she had left for like a year? Is because she was in that like Christian cult intervention slash making you a halfway preacher bitch. Wasn't she in some type of cult like that? I looked at it as Scientology. I just always was like, yeah, the bitch went to Scientology for a year. So didn't the Scientology, wasn't that what that was supposed to be for? She was supposed to be like in rehab from weed or some crazy shit. Like, bitch, you need rehab from weed, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Ew. Weird bitch. But I don't really watch Ness like that. She's not entertaining to me. She's not funny to me. Like, I'll be over there for 10 minutes and I don't get a laugh. I gotta fucking go, personally. That's just me. So that happened. And that'll be the new thing that's going on, is the fact that Ness didn't pay Voodoo, allegedly, according to Jay Wilson, and people feel like it was a scam. And like, it was some weird shit going on, and weird shit going on with the money. She was so concerned about bringing pizza, they weren't concerned. Courtney Miss D said, weed is not a drug. Well, Courtney Miss D, some people out here, they like to talk about people who smoke weed like, they're drug addicts or whatever. You think she's on more than alcohol? Well, like I said, I didn't see it, so I couldn't really tell you. Also, y'all, I've been hearing different things about Misunderstood. Kimmy had made a couple of videos, and Kimmy alluded to the fact that Misunderstood, well, she didn't allude to. Kimmy said that Misunderstood be falling off the wagon, bitch, and she be over there high. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because I'll be over here like, I don't know, because I don't really know what meth addiction looks like. But I'm pretty sure it's something a little bit different than what Misunderstood got going on. Like in the beginning, when we first met her, she first came over here, I remember doing a live and I remember saying that I don't think what she's on is meth. It gives me more of heroin. She's sleepy nodder. But as we've gotten to know her, she is kind of jittery and she is kind of like sporadic. So once again, I told y'all a long time ago, meth is speed. If you've ever heard of speed, that's what meth is. And it just keeps you going. It keeps you up for days. It's like cocaine on crack on cocaine, as far as from what I understand. Once again, I've never seen anybody in real life on this shit. We're black people. We don't know people who do this shit. This shit is a biker drug. Like meth is a biker drug. It's a white folks drug. Generally a biker drug. Like the Hells Angels and all them people, they be on meth and shit. So I would really like Timothy Blaine to do a live and explain to us what meth is like, and just let us know, does he believe this bitch is still on drugs? I need his opinion. I need him to watch her and to let us know, Mr. Timothy Blaine, do you believe this bitch is still on drugs? Because sometimes I'll be over here like, this bitch looks high. This bitch looks high. But I know there is such thing as residuals. I know meth is one of those drugs to where when you do it for so long, like you have residual side effects for years after you stop doing it. And I don't see the same type of behavior in Misunderstood that I see in Timothy Blaine. So I'm gonna need him to like let us know. Does he believe this bitch is still on drugs? Like fuck being nice and like not speaking on it. He's the only one we know around that we can kind of like trust, who has a factual handle on what the fuck that drug is. And I'm gonna need y'all to like bug Tim Blaine and ask him, does he believe that bitch is still on drugs? Because I can't tell. And I be real bad with giving bitches the benefit of the doubt. Like this bitch is around here talking about she been clean for 572 days, but Kimmy said the bitch been clean for 2 days. So I'm gonna need Timothy Blaine to be the tiebreaker, because people around here also saying that Kimmy be lying. So I don't know because I don't know anybody on meth. Brooklyn Star, excuse me, guys. Brooklyn Star said Misunderstood has the clearest skin I've ever seen on a baser. From the stuff that I see on TV, yeah. But like I said, I've never seen one in real life, so I don't know. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Visha said they mind be fucked up on or off that shit. That's what I figure. I figured like if she is like acting all crazy and sporadic, it is because she also does have what she calls what she call the shit um anxiety, and I can see that she has anxiety. Like she's real fidgety and stuff, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Kimmy made a real good case for the bitch still being on drugs, and it really made me question it because I have sat over here on my own watching that bitch, and I was like during the cooking challenge, when she was in that cooking challenge, I was like, is this bitch high? I'm just saying, like it crossed my mind more than once. But like I said, I'll be trying to give bitches the benefit of the doubt because she over there talking about she's 687 days sober. So I told she said, but after that cooking challenge, I can't say that shit no more. And other things like have happened where I can't really say that shit no more. Yusuf said, you'd be surprised how many people you have used meth in our community because of marketing of it as well as a ice or white girl. I would be surprised, Yusuf. I mean, no, I don't know. I don't know. Like the only high I can identify if somebody has been smoking weed. Like if you've been smoking weed, I can identify that shit. Anything else, I can't identify it. Like sometimes I can identify if I think somebody's been doing coke sometimes, but I don't know. It's hard for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I know what I'm looking for when somebody's been smoking some weed, and that's it. Yes, Victoriously Shay said, because meth skin looks like somebody been putting cigarettes out on their skin. Yes. I seen the billboards on the highway. They have the billboards on the highway of somebody before and after meth. And that shit looks horrible. And Misunderstood don't look like that. But she act like I don't know. Maybe do y'all think maybe she just needs some type of mental evaluation and she needs to be put on some. Do you think Misunderstood needs a med check? Shout out to Shelly, bitch. These are my Tylenol extra strengths, by the way. But it's still a med check. Do y'all think Misunderstood just needs a med check? Do y'all think it's that easy? Yes, M Tate, meth heads do lose their teeth, and her teeth are pretty. They look pretty okay to me. Like the bottom row is a little like it does have a little bit roller coaster, like from high to low on the bottom row, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not horrible. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe her jaw was just twisted like Bobby Brown that day. Her jaw do be twisting up like how Bobby Brown's jaw used to twist up when he was high. Her jaw do twist up like that sometimes. I will say. But that's a different kind of high because Bobby was on coke. I don't know. Her actions do be giving coke sometimes, don't they? Yeah, that's what sometimes it be giving coke a little bit. But in the beginning, when we first met the bitch, it was giving heroin, like she was a nodder. But nowadays, it's giving like coke. I don't know, bitch. Maybe she needs a med check. Get me to analyzing. But all right, guys, I don't think there's nothing else we need to talk about. What else has happened? I don't think it's really nothing else. We've been on here for an hour and five. We done ran our mouths a little bit. It was cute. Y'all never seen her with 1,000 up filter, so stop acting dumb. What is that? 1,000 up filter on. I will say, I think I did say, I. Shelly said I'm dead as fuck off the med check. A lot of med checks were needed last night. Look, Shelly, I had to reach over and grab my little Tylenols and give them a med check. I love it when you do med check, Shelly. I be grabbing my little Tylenols and shaking the shit with you. Oh shit. What was I saying before that? Oh, about misunderstood. So during the trip, like different lighting and just being outside and shit, her face did look a little different than they be looking in that basement she be in or that loft or whatever the fuck it is. I was like, I said, oh, okay, I see the drugs now. When you catch that bitch like outside in natural lighting, you'll see the drugs all around her eye area, and you'll see it. You'll see the age and you'll see the drugs. You see all that shit. But when she in that little basement loft, whatever, she be looking a little better. I guess she has good lighting over there, baby. Lighting will do you well, bitch. The right lighting, it'll get you good. But the wrong lighting will have your ass out here looking crazy. That's why Mariah Carey travels with her own fucking lighting crew, bitch. Because Mariah say you ain't gonna catch me out here fucked up. I know the power of lighting, bitch. The apparition 1,000 filter had you looking like a motherfucking ghost. Yuck. I don't know. I don't know anything about them filters. I don't know nothing about no filters and shit. And with that being said, y'all, we are out of here. Yes, the lighting. Same day she looks like 1,000 years old. Other days not so much. Yeah, it be that lighting. It be that lighting. You catch that bitch outside in natural light. It be something totally different. Something totally different. Tracy looks fucked up in natural light or in good lighting. I mean, she just looks fucked up all around. But that's besides the point, bitch. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. I'll talk to y'all real soon. Peace.